Obviously, hurts a little bit getting into a flow and getting rhythm, but it still works out at the end of the day.
So now that you've actually had your first game, what's the difference? What's the major thing that you've noticed coming from where you came from as far as the level of play?
The big thing would probably be just speed and then fan noise, I guess. A whole lot more crowd noise, which we'll see a lot this week. So just speed and crowd noise for the main 2 points, I guess.
What are the keys playing on the road that you guys have talked about to make sure you're not jumping and stuff like that?
Pretty much just staying disciplined, doing what we need to do, and just staying locked into our goal and what we're trying to accomplish offensively.
It sounded like you guys were watching some video of what it looks like there in Stillwater.
We watched the video this morning, give us a little sneak peek about what we're going to get, so I'm excited. It'll be fun.
What'd you see?
The paddles, just a lot of fans, a lot of noise, so it'll be good.
Is there any way you can really prepare for that, or is it one of those things you just have to get into it and see?
I'd say it's pretty much one of those things you just have to get into and experience and then get a rhythm doing that and just adapting to that.
What was it like having the type of rushing attack that you had against NAU with Valenay and Uganda?
They're really good. They're really fun to block for. We got to clean some things up front, be better assignment and technique-wise, and open some bigger holes for them.
You ever watch tape back and be like, man, X, how'd you do that?
Yeah, definitely. There's some plays on film where we look back and you see X making a move, and it's just impressive, really impressive what he can do.
We actually came across a play where you kind of beat him downfield on the downfield block. Did that show up in the tape review or maybe in the huddle afterwards?
It was we watched on film. We watch everything on film, so just getting downfield trying to make an explosive.
You didn't holler at him and be like, hey, I beat you downfield?
Don't let him know yet.
Just give you confidence for a race against your teammates when you're one of the fastest?
I don't know about one of the fastest. I'm thinking definitely the fastest big guys, but I'd like to think I'm pretty fast for my size.
Sorry if you already answered this, but just going on the road, what would a win this weekend mean for this program?
It'd be really big to get a win on the road for us in a hostile environment. Going in there and beating up on those guys it'd feel really good and just overall be a really big boost to the program for us.
What impact does Joey's injury have on this line?
We lose a really good player, losing Joey, but we still got guys that are going to step up and do the job and do their job as best as they can. So it's just all about stepping up to the plate and doing what you can do.
When he left the game, did you guys know it was that bad? Did you have any kind of feeling that it was that bad?
We had no idea until I think it was a couple days after the game actually when we knew that it was a season ending. So we had no idea during the game or anything, but it definitely hurts.
What's it like playing next to Ladarius? He's a really good player, obviously.
Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy playing next to LD. He's really smart. He knows what he's doing. He helps me out. So it's a really good combination playing next to LD.
What are the things you've learned the most just playing in a Power 5 program with this, whether it be over kind of the off season or now and during the season after one game? What things are you learning the most that you maybe weren't learning elsewhere?
I just say it's a lot of the same. It's football, but you just got to be really sound in your technique. Every play's got to be perfect, otherwise you're going to get exposed. So just staying true to your technique, doing your job.
How many
Excited
people
are you to go to Stillwater and play in that stadium, in that environment?
I'm really excited. It'll be fun to get down there and kind of play against the fans as well. So it'll be really fun and a really good experience for us.
How many people you think on this team know X's real name?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you?
Is it Xavier? Yeah.
1 for 1?
Good. There we go. That's a start.
Have you guys had to work silent count this week?
Yeah, we started working on silent count in preparation for if we do need to go to it, being down there with fans and a lot of fans going against us. So, yeah, we've started working on that.
And what was the feeling like?
Vertical, they throw a lot of deep balls. I feel like us on the back end, we had to make a lot of plays. They run a lot of RPO, a lot of balls, up-tempo team. So I feel like we play our ball, we're gonna be good.
Going back to NAU, Donnie Henderson yesterday said the defense made a lot of mistakes. What did you kind of see in that regard and maybe things that you guys can work on?
It was a lot of mental mistakes. Like, it wasn't not critical, a lot of big things, but it's things that we can fix. So, like, a lot of those mistakes were just mental. So, it was a lot of mental errors. You know, first game, you know, things like that gonna happen. But, like, some things we can clean up with practice. Be better this week.
You watched a lot of film of what to expect kind of at Oklahoma State. What are you expecting, the atmosphere?
I already know, like, the atmosphere gonna be crazy. Like, we on the road, they just won a game. I feel like them on film, like, is who they is. Like, they want to run a lot of tempo, get you thinking this and running that. So I feel like we just stay calm, play our ball, we're gonna be good.
What would you say is the biggest atmosphere you've played in?
I'm gonna say Penn State last year at Auburn. When I was at Auburn, Penn State, the atmosphere was crazy.
That was different than any SEC game?
Nah, the Iron Bowl kind of topped that, but you know, Penn State goes wild. They crowd goes wild.
Was it a whiteout?
Yeah, most definitely. It was a whiteout.
So you have that experience of playing in front of big crowds. Maybe some of these guys don't. Is there anything you can share with them?
Don't feed into that. Don't worry about the noise. The noise gonna be there. We on the road. Like, the noise gonna be there. Just stay poised. You know, just play our ball. Keep calm. Stay calm.
DJ Taylor said a lot of your problems were communication. You just said it was kind of small things, making sure things are good. If the noise is loud, what are you guys going to do to try and make sure you stay communicating?
You know, a lot of hand signals, you know, making sure we all on one page. So, the communication, that's what it's going to have to be, is hands, because we on the road. Like, we're probably not going to hear. We on defense, we probably not going to hear things. So, we got to be better with our hands, you know, signaling, communicating.
Besides, like, return the touchdown on defense, like silence in a road crowd, is there like no better feeling in college football?
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful feeling when you know you got the crowd on hush mode, because like their offense can't do anything. Like, that's a good feeling to have for us, and like they make us feel good. You know, we killing y'all momentum, killing the crowd.
You know, feel good to get one under the belt in the new uniform?
Oh yeah, man, it's always a good one to win, but that one was kind of different. You know, everybody first time. We got a lot of transfers, so there was a lot of guys first time actually playing with each other. So I feel like that was good. That was great to get that first win under our belt and building that chemistry out there on the field.
Donnie Henderson also said you guys are still looking for your identity. What do you think the identity of the defense is?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Was it encouraging that there were no deep plays over the heads of the secondary last game? Was that kind of a priority for you guys?
That's always a priority. We don't want nobody throwing the ball up out here. I mean, we did good versus NAU, but we're going to have to do a better job versus Oklahoma State because they're throwing the ball vertical.
What do you think of that quarterback?
That quarterback, that's the best player on offense. Like, we got to contain him, can't let him run around and run free. So I feel like we stop him, we'll kill their offense a bit, like, you know, because he's a big portion of the offense. The quarterback, he ran the whole thing. The show don't go on without him. So I feel like we stop him from building momentum and throwing the ball down the field, we'll be good.
You think playing against a dual-threat quarterback like Emory Jones in practice prepares you well for that type of play style?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
When you talk about their vertical passing game, like what kind of concepts or things that they do that you have to be aware of?
They run a lot of bubble screens. Like they want to catch you sleeping. They want to hit you with a bubble screen, then go screen and go try to get the ball downfield. They run a lot of all goals, just trying to get their playmakers the ball.
Yeah, so you can't get too ahead of yourself.
Yeah, you know, you just gotta, stay calm, play your ball. Like, don't be trying to go make a play. Let the play come to you and you make the play.
Yeah. Are any of their players, I mean, obviously they scored a lot of points in the first game. Did any of their players, like, stand out to you from a receiving standpoint?
I mean, 80, he's a speedster. Like, he's one of them guys that they want to get the ball to. 8, obviously, he's one of the guys. He had 10 targets last game. I feel like they're going to try to get 8 and 80 the ball. Like, them they playmakers on offense outside of the quarterback.
What's it like getting Tamarcus back?
It's good to have TD back. He's more vocal. Like, he knows the defense. He knows what's going on. So it's good to have TD back out there.
What do you think about the communication of you guys on the back end against NAU? Like how you guys communicated
versus NAU?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we did okay, but it could always be better. We can always be better. I feel like it was good, but we can always be better. It's just something we got to keep getting better at.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Even though the return got wiped out, huh?
Yeah, that's cool though. Still, as long as we got the ball and stuff like that. What's up, Ron? How you doing, man? as long as we got the ball back to our offense, that's all that matters.
How'd you guys do from an assignment standpoint in the secondary?
I feel like from an assignment standpoint, we were very sharp. Still some stuff that we got to clean up back in the secondary. But for a first game, I think we were pretty sharp.
This is going to be a big atmosphere for you, probably the biggest stage you've played on.
For sure.
Talk about what you're anticipating.
I'm anticipating to be like the biggest, like you said, the biggest I ever played on. But that's why I came to a school like this, to play on the stages like this. So I'm looking forward to it.
And they have a pretty explosive passing attack. So what are the biggest challenges with that?
We're gonna see heavy tempo this week. So biggest thing what Coach Herm keeps preaching to us: 3 and out, get off the field. And when you want to slow the tempo down, just get off the field. So you got to make sure we assignment based, always looking to the sideline, getting the calls because they're gonna be hurrying up. So just make sure we get off the field.
Can you prepare for this, or is it one of those things you got to get into the atmosphere and be there to kind of experience it?
I mean, you can prepare for it, but definitely it's definitely always gonna be different on game day. I mean, you can definitely prepare for it and help yourself out, but it's gonna be different on game day for sure.
Ro was saying they like to bubble you to death, try to then set up the shots. So kind of what do you have to be aware of on the defense with that?
Just making sure we doing our assignment. Every play, just do your job. You can control what you control. I heard this saying from my old coaches, just like it's 11 guys on defense, just do your 111. You know what I'm saying? So as long as everybody do their 111, we should be fine.
Coach Henderson said you guys made a lot of mistakes in the NAU game on defense. What did you see in regards to that, and any specific mistakes you think you guys made that you can work on?
Just when going tempo and stuff like that, making sure we all get our eyes to the sideline, so we can all be on the same page and get the same call.
Did they make a lot of adjustments on the line of scrimmage, or not really? Oklahoma State.
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. But they just move so fast. I don't even know they have enough time to make those adjustments.
So the challenges of that is just kind of getting lined up properly.
Right. Just making sure we get lined up properly, and then once we get lined up properly, just do your job. Yeah.
Chris, did you take some satisfaction from last game that there were no big-time plays made over the top of the secondary?
Yeah, we pride ourselves in, no explosive plays, no touchdowns. That's like the motto of the room: no explosive plays, no touchdowns. So just being able to do that game in and game out, that's how we want to be. We want to be an elite secondary.
And your pick, it was kind of just an instinctive, reactive play in the moment with the ball being kicked up by DJ.
Yeah, got to give props to my boy DJ for that, for sure.
Was that kind of like a moment where it was validation for you? It's like, yeah, I've collected 9 interceptions across my career. I can do this at the D1 level too.
Yeah, for sure. It was just like I said, it was like crazy feeling, it's like a dream come true. For a play like that to happen on the stage like this, it was just like something that you just dreamed about all your life.
You gotta get another big game for you.